The Wax Museum at Fisherman's Wharf has closed its doors after being a part of San Francisco's waterfront since 1963. Let's take a final tour of the attraction, which was operated by Madame Tussauds since 2014. Starting off San Francisco Madame Tussauds, we have Robin Williams, trolley cars, little San Francisco pride, pretty realistic statues, or wax figures for sure. This is an incredibly realistic Francis Ford Coppola, which is a little bit eerie, to be honest. Heading into the hippie era, we've got Carlos Santana here, Janis Joplin in the background by the VW bus. Over here, Jimi Hendrix and Jerry Garcia. Passing over the Golden Gate Bridge and stepping back to a different era, there's the Coit Tower up ahead. And I guess over here we're constructing the Golden Gate Bridge here. This is Joseph Behrman Strauss, an American structural engineer and designer who was the chief engineer on the Golden Gate Bridge. Celebrating San Francisco's Chinese community, we have Jackie Chan. Over here is politician Edwin Lee, super realistic. And the Legs of Height Street, which is a replica of a famous pair of legs that hangs out the second floor window of a building in the Haight-Ashbury district of San Francisco. Back to the San Francisco Gold Rush era. I guess some prospectors were a little luckier than others. Looks like we're going to spend a little bit of time in Alcatraz with famous American gangster Al Capone. Here's famous French wax sculptor Marie Tussauds, who's responsible for famous wax figures like that. Gruesome. Some more figures in American history here. We've got Barack Obama, Benjamin Franklin, a rather unimpressed George Washington, and Abraham Lincoln. Figures from the Civil Rights Movement, Rosa Parks, and the Dalai Lama, and Martin Luther King Jr. Here's tech pioneers Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Mark Zuckerberg. This is Neil Patrick Harris in progress. Let's head downstairs. Looks like we're going to check out some sports figures. Who's this? Stephen Curry. Jeremy Lin. Oh, baseball, Babe Ruth. Serena Williams over here. Olympic athlete and swimmer Michael Phelps. Tiger Woods. San Francisco favorite Joe Montana. And over here, Muhammad Ali. Bob Marley. King of Pop. Michael Jackson. And back to another Robin Williams. Into the movie section, we've got Alfred Hitchcock. This looks like Whoopi Goldberg's sister act. Marilyn Monroe. And Pulp Fiction John Travolta. Let's see. Steven Spielberg. Oh, E.T., my favorite. Totally gonna get a selfie with E.T. Hey, and the speak and spell. How many of you had a speak and spell? Elvis. Look out. Escaped Velociraptor. Whew. Nicolas Cage. Clint Eastwood. And who else do we have? Bruce Lee. Awesome. Suspended in midair, Bruce Lee. Classic 70s action film star Steve McQueen. Heading over into the pop music section. Super bright. We've got Rihanna here. Beyonce. We've got Elton John right there. Next to Sam Smith and Adele. Pink right up here in the middle. Hiding over here, Lady Gaga. There she is. And behind me, Madonna. Taylor Swift. Getting ready for a night at the Oscars. There's Leonardo DiCaprio and Anne Hathaway over here. Morgan Freeman looking stoic. And Johnny Depp, Game of Thrones, or my favorite, the station agent, Peter Dinklage. Hey, here's the completed Neil Patrick Harris. There he is. Looks good. Christian Bale. Robert Pattinson. Take a seat on the couch with George Clooney. And classic crooner Tony Bennett.
And that's a wrap for Madame Tussauds in San Francisco, but you can still visit their other attractions. Click here to see our trip to the Times Square location.